on nelik dans dambaji bate on zo togo shirab lapten de tangkonj ta ti shirab te one ga dambo chi tusum gonsum dizmene na rankar ko tani ta shirab nyense wazu ta na shirab togo rangawa ji ko togo lami kamsho yin na ja ga de jin de rang ga chunyam selenji yin na ja ga de so yobo zu shi tap ko yon mare.
So when the main thing to understand the way things are and to examine, we should examine with our wisdom, discerning wisdom, how things are and the mode of being. And in order to examine that, we do need to train our wisdom with hearing, reflecting, and meditating upon the teaching. Because if we don't have this training, then just by our wisdom alone is not sufficient to be able to practice the Dharma properly.
Then the tambo so the mangak nyam salana in naran tuba kala kansam nibar jangar gore karte tuba jam menina chapter the tansang tindala mar nam kar nak to hali patare mambo yore tene toba chabo yore toba mambo yore tene tari ga ta sanji ge chuin nan ra lami kunshu chinan ra ranga tuba gar mangje de mayone zonte namji ga nerkamna tene chula lokta kiwa dana tene to lama la tari lokta kiwa la su banjong ninka hajan chembo yore.
So actually when we practice the instruction, the peace instruction, it is important to first have a certain experience in listening to Dharma teachings because if it's nowadays very easy to have different thoughts and doubts about things about the teachings, the Buddhist teachings, or about our Lama's conduct. So if we don't have enough experience in listening to Dharma teaching, then it will be very easy to have wrong views towards the Buddhist teaching or towards our Lama's conduct. So it's important to establish a good foundation of listening to teaching.
Tatangsa the Lama Namgayang zo dari ngunro lordo namje dana. Tene ngunro mbanga la soba zo de gertsar ta mando ne takar kane ne tina tar zoba chembo dana shagja chembo dana. De vision dana chi hoina ta dorjin jikshit ki dorji de la soba gertawa kamtho shoba kanlang takar kar loma na la chona. Anerkps kuran sola yang chi sem dariga 다 판바다 데바티스 요레다 옛나요 마지 양 답바 jamais 비kim비 남지가 내ርከ나 데니 라슬로 탐식 그런 거 람창양 다리가 도리용지 요레.
So actually nowadays it happens that teachers like lamas directly give instruction on Zopa Chempo or Mahamudra without letting the disciples first establish the base of the four thoughts which turn the minds towards the Dharma, or without accumulating the 500,000 accumulations of preliminary practices. And so then they directly give this teaching on Zopa Chempo or Mahamudra, or they make them practice Yamantaka and so forth. And it could be beneficial, in short term, to make the mind happier and make the mind better. But because there is not this foundation of the preliminary practice, then it can very likely there can be troubles then later between the Lama and disciple, or a defect in the disciple's practice can arise because of that.
Tatana de matsu sangam nyamselene yan ta zerwa namji yang zu tambo dari ngunru mbonga tani chi ngunru go ta lojung go kornde yin rung warta tani chi tammo jinro thanna tani chi rang chu de yang ta chum thai hwa de lem tham lo ge chu gum thai hwa de chun ro do re ngama ngachong boyer na eko lama jibe de ta tir ngama ga na hali ba ga lama shen lap chang da lama chakchen ji gon je khong ge na ngunru de zu zan do yi da tani jima dari eko lami loma yeno chok tham che da na chu pe dari ga tani chuba halibitare antanwa inge ta timo logic stana yore.
So actually, in the practice of secret mantra, the main practice is the preliminaries, the 500,000 preliminary. Then to train our mind through these preliminaries is extremely important to make our mind, like to make this training very stable in our mind. And then based on that, then it's very easy for the teachings, to practice the other teachings, and to for this practice to reach like a certain like a perfection, or to truly reach their goal. And in the past in Tibet there was a very very blessed Lama, very great Lama called Yukok Lama, and he would really make like emphasize so much on the preliminary practices, and he would let his disciple practice the preliminary practices so much. And at the end, he was many of his students became very famous for having really a perfect realization of the Dharma, or perfect practice of the Dharma, because they had established this 500,000, like this preliminary practices, this base. They had established it so strongly.